Oh, we're getting a... Oh, we're getting a collection. Yo, bringing this shit back is crazy. Whoa! Bro! 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 Ain't no fucking way! Ain't no fucking way! Ain't no fucking way! This is Budokai Tenkaichi 4! Bro! Bro! I'm gonna pass out! I'm gonna pass out! Bro! Bro!
Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is going to happen, and I'm actually pretty excited for all this. I remember playing Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi as a kid. I remember playing those games. Those games were pretty much nostalgic. I remember when I saw them on local video stores like Blockbuster and eventually Hollywood Video, and I remember saying to myself, wow, those games are pretty cool. I even remember that I wanted to play those games at some point after finishing watching DBZBT. And I didn't even own a game system or anything back then. But I would play them at some local video game stores, and I would play them at McDonald's when they used to have a GameCube controller thing back then. Yep. I used to play them back at McDonald's. And I remember I had a fun time playing those games, playing those fighting games, and yeah, playing some favorite DBZ characters like playing Goku or playing Vegeta or playing Gohan, Piccolo, or any other type of character. I remember that those were pretty much good times, and yeah. But then we got Dragon Ball FighterZ, which I absolutely really like, and I played it. Even though it's not as memorable as Budokai Tenkaichi, it still is pretty good, and it still is enjoyable. I mean, it is memorable, but not as much as memorable as Budokai Tenkaichi, but it is still pretty good, and I absolutely really love playing it. The graphics look pretty amazing, and the story mode takes it a bit different. Instead of recapping all the events from the Saiyan Saga, the Frieza Saga, the Cell Saga, and probably the Buu Saga, for the most part. The first game only had a story mode recapping the Saiyan arc all the way up to the Cell arc. But, yeah. But Dragon Ball FighterZ had an interesting story mode. And the story campaign mode for that was absolutely pretty interesting and feels like a lost episode of Dragon Ball Z, mixing between both Z and mixing between Super, which was absolutely pretty impressive in my opinion. And I think they did a really amazing job with that. God, those were fun memories. I even had a fun memory of watching the gameplay of Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi on YouTube, back in the golden age of YouTube. Back in the early days from 2010, 2011, and 2012. Ah. Those were good times. Good times indeed. And here we are now with a fourth Budokai game, which I'm pretty excited for, and I'm definitely hoping to see what they are going to do with this fourth game. I really hope that they could mix it with the OG Dragon Ball, with DBZ, but I hope that they could mix it up with Super as well. I don't know if they're going to mix it up with GT, but I bet they could mix it up a bit with GT, mixing with Super. I hope that they could do it with Super as well, since I really want to see characters like Beerus, Whis, and other characters from Super like Jiren and so many others in this game, including the newer characters that we've seen throughout the recent films, like probably Broly and Gamma 1 and 2, and yeah, because I think these characters are pretty much interesting, and I think that they would add something pretty cool to the table of the game, since I think overall they are just amazing. And I really hope to see more of the power-up levels of characters, mainly with Gohan and Piccolo, since I really want to see Beast Gohan in this game, and I also really want to see Orange Piccolo in this game. They are both really cool power-ups, and one of the best recent power-ups that I've seen recently with Dragon Ball Super Superhero, and I think they are just overall so powerful, even though that Orange Piccolo is kind of a terrible name for Piccolo's new power. But I still love Orange Piccolo, though. I think Orange Piccolo is pretty cool, and I think that they did a really amazing job with Orange Piccolo. And Beast Gohan is just so cool, and definitely does remind me of Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, but more cooler and badass than I thought, especially about how Gohan uses the special beam cannon, which was definitely amazing, resembling of the good old days of the Cell Saga. And basically, yeah, this is definitely pretty exciting for the most part, and I definitely can't wait to see what they're going to do with this game. It's too early to talk about it right now, but in other words, I am very excited for it, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do with it. In other words, yeah, that's all for today's video, and if you guys like it, please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.